Yo, what's up guys, Drolby here, and today we are going to speak about SEI and why this pump happened over here. Today I'm going to try to explain you my point of view, and of course I'm gonna speak about all-time high, which I think that this price can reach in next bull run. So then just shortly to explain in like 10 seconds what SEI is about. They're claiming that any trading apps such as DEX, DeFi, NFT, Marketplace and such, that they will operate better on SEI than any other layer 1. So over here we have one picture which is showing how they're planning to solve exchange trilemma. For example, you know that Coinbase is very centralized and they're missing decentralization. Then over here you have Uniswap, which is not centralized whatsoever, and they're missing efficiency, and they are trying to be first layer 1 which is going to solve all those three. But this what I'm gonna speak today has nothing to do with utility, has nothing to do with what they are trying to solve. This over here, this pump which you can see, this is only because of narrative and hype, and please remember that nothing over here is financial advice, this is only my point of view. So in last month their users skyrocketed, and this has nothing to do with what they are doing. Only reason why those users skyrocketed is because of Solana, because of AVAX, and what I'm trying to say is that this pump happened only because layer 1s was most hyped thing in crypto for past few months. So I really hope that you're gonna understand this, but over here you can see that Solana, you can kind of say they started pumping in October 18th, and over here on SEI you can see October 18th, basically for whole month nothing was happening. Then if you go back to Solana, you can see this like small all-time high on this chart. Of course this is not all-time high of whole Solana, then I should probably not say all-time high, but you know what I mean. So this high over here, it was 16th of November. If you go back to SEI, you can see 16th of November was here on this, you can see kind of like small pump. So this over here you cannot see anything at all, but you can see that some people did realize that this is layer 1 and that this can make a lot of money as well. So smart people already started to jump into it. And then over here in 22nd of November, you can see that they have like first major push, and they increase for about like 50%. And funny thing is that this was over here when Solana went to $52 after it reached 64. So if you still didn't understand, every single time when Solana was going down, SEI was going up, and every single time when Solana was going up, SEI was going down. And then last example which I want to show you over here on this high, 26th of December, you can see after that, after Solana was on all-time high and it was going down only, you can see SEI was started pumping like crazy. And what is happening over here is pretty easy to explain. So first thing which you have over here is that layer 1 started getting hype. Of course Solana, like major 1, is making most of the gains, and all these people which entered extremely early, they realize what is next hype, what is next narrative, and all those people are over here and they are starting to exit their position, because on Solana, on something what is so huge market cap, 6x is a lot of money. So all those people which bought over here, now they're exiting and they're finding new layer 1s which they want to invest in. So this is Solana. Then you have another layer 1 we started to push. This is AVAX. People realize that this is going to happen, that this is going to be trend. Those people also made insane amount of money, and now what those people want to find, they want to find another big thing, another layer 1 which is not even close to those market caps which we can see over here, which is still not recognized, and that was SEI. SEI started to pump, and with SEI, I'm sad to say, I think all this layer 1 hype, I think we accomplished one whole circle, and I do think in short term that price of SEI is going to go down together with Solana, together with AVAX, because all this narrative about layer 1s is kind of slowing down. If you've been over here in this area, in active in any other space, if you're following any huge influencer, you saw that every single one of them started shield every single meme token on Solana, on AVAX. It was pretty insane. They were getting, like you can see over here, maybe is a bit hard as well, but they started to gain a lot of volume on chain and hype was just way too insane. What is happening right now, they all went back to Ethereum. You can see Ethereum volume is 10 billion last 24 hours. You can see Solana is 2.5 and they were even last month most of the days. Then you can see AVAX, they dropped to like 500 billion. And with that being said, like I said, people are starting to jump to another narrative, and I said 20 days ago that if I want to make double amount of money in something, that I would look at the volume and I would probably pick something, and I said that I would probably pick Arbitrum, and to be completely honest, it did make double. So a lot of people started to jump in layer 2, but the best thing about all these like narratives is that they are going to happen few times through bull run. So what is going to happen with SEI, even though I do expect that it's gonna pull down a bit, I think next time when all this like hype come back, because influencers and devs, they do low when another layer 1 started to pump, because then they can make most of the money. But most of the time when that hype come, every single time there will be more and more eyes on layer 1 such as like SEI, and this is what they need, because utility, to be completely honest, a lot of people which came over here, probably like 95% of them don't even care what they do. They only came because they want to make quick money, and this is nothing new in crypto. For example, right now in ETH space we have Elon tweets again, and for example over here we have two which are pretty nice and which I shared in my Patreon when, for example, Troll was on 220,000 market cap. So you can see over here what I tweeted. Basically on my Patreon I'm not giving any calls. Only thing what I'm doing over here is because a lot of people ask me to share my buys, because what I do copy trades, I connect dev wallets, and every single time when those profitable wallets buy into something, I share with my people on Patreon. And for example over here, 28th of November, I said that I'm copy trading some wallets which bought in new fresh Elon tweet, and back then it was 220k market cap, and right now you can see they reach 50 million, which is over 230x, and this is current narrative, but this one is way smaller. So this is not something big like layer 1 which is like billions of market cap. This is small narrative on Ethereum chain, and currently this narrative is pumping. For example, Troll started pumping because Elon put this CTO, Chief Troll Officer, in his bio, and then I found another one, Kirby, which I shared on my copy trades on 700k market cap. Right now is on 2 and it reached almost like 4. But for example for this one, Elon tweeted CEO. So every single time when Troll is going to pump, this over here is going to pump as well. So you can see January 13th, this huge green candle, you can see Troll started pumping in January 13th. And every single time when Troll is pumping, this is going to follow. Every single time when Troll is going to go down, this is going to go down as well. And then over here, Troll made a new all-time high and Kirby started to push as well. And why I even want to show you this is because this is exactly what happened with SEI, with Solana, with AVAX. It's just way smaller. So even though I said that I do think that this will not pump in next few months, what I think that in this bull run SEI can make is probably somewhere around like $30 or $40, but this is only if everything went perfect and they did what Solana did. So only thing how I calculated that number is because this is supposed to be same market cap which Solana had in 2021. Also what I want to mention, since we are already here, Solana, I do expect them to go down as well, because current market cap of Solana which they had over here and which they had over here is almost the same, but they minted a lot of tokens. They have way bigger supply than they had over here. So if you are looking for Solana to reach $250 again, this is going to be extremely hard. And also about SEI, their market cap is really low, lower than 2 billion, but they have a lot of lock tokens, and a lot of them will start unlocking in in end of 2024 and 2025, but then we are expected to have bull runs, so I don't think that this is going to be affecting a lot. But at the end of the day, this is my price prediction, and of course nothing over here is financial advice. If you want to see every single buy which I do, check out my Patreon, and please remember, you will not get rich out of it. Only thing which I'm doing there, I'm posting my trades and nothing else. I'm not doing calls, I'm not doing paid promos, I'm just simply chilling with my community.